Well, I cut the wall so that I can put the pipe behind the wood. So that's that one. All very awkward because the wood got in the way. Took me ages, but I'm there now. So my next job is I've got to cut the pipes there and there, and then join that one to that one and that one to that one. But to do that, I have to drain the radiators down. Many years ago, I put a drain down valve underneath the floorboards to drain the radiators. And there's the valve there. That's all connected to the heat and circulation. But this one is the last joint before it goes into the circulation. So if I open this one, that's now draining the radiators out. And the water comes out here. Looking pretty clear. Right. When that stops, I can then cut the pipes. I cut the pipes and put the two valves on. That one and that one, because that one will be connected to that one, which is the hot water going into the radiator, and that one is the cold going out of the radiator. To that side, to that one there. But before I do any more, I think I better have a bit of a clear up. You know, there's tools and stuff everywhere, but that's the nature of the job. I'm just going to use some quick drying cement. It'll just mix it up to stabilise the pipes. Just in there. So I've got one low and one high. That's so that the lower one can go underneath that one and over to that pipe over there. And that pipe over there will go, no, this one on the top will go that way. Well, I hope you understood that. Then put some stones on the top. That's how I'm going to fill it in. Right, I'm going to fix the electric box in there. I've made it a little bit wet before I put the cement and stuff in. But this is the box it's going in. And what I do, I've never been taught this, I just thought about it. I knock these little plates in. Not all the way around, most of them. So that when I put it in there with all the cement, it just squeezes through. Now when it sets hard, you don't need any screws to go through these holes to screw it into the wall. But before I do that, it's much easier to put the earthing wire in there before I put the box in, because it's a bit awkward up in the corner. And I'm also going to put a grommet in there. So the cable will go through the grommet and it won't scratch against the sharp side of the box. I just mix up some quick drying cement. That will dry in about 10 minutes. You have to let it get just a little bit thicker, I think, before I spread it on the back of the... Oh, I haven't put the earth in yet. I'll do that now. I just screw the earthen wire in nice and tight. What I do is I make up earthen straps. I must have half a dozen. And what I do is I solder them so that it's easier to plug in, right in the corner. And then when you do it up, it don't come apart. Right, now to get it in the wall. Put a bit of cement all the way around. Now to put that one in, I've got to put a lot more on yet. I can't do it one-handed. Right, pushed it back in. I've got to make sure it is level. So if I put the speedometer, you know, I haven't knocked it right back in yet. I've got to go back in about an 16th of an inch, but that gives me the level. So that's okay. All I got to do now is push it back in a little bit. Oh, better clean my spirit level up. Well, it's in and it's nice and straight. I'm going to let that set now. That's where it want to be. So I've got the cable going through, look. But I'll prepare the cable inside, you know, the 3 pieces, and solder up the ends like I did on this one. To solder the ends, dip them in flux, and with some lead-free solder and a nice hot, just touch it on. There you are. Now to do the other 2. Now these are sort of cooled off, dried. I like to just nip the end off in case there's any big globules of solder on the end. Lovely. Well, all the quick drying cement are in, and so is the cable. Let it dry off, and tomorrow have another go there. I've cut all the pipes up. They're all ready to fit on. I've already temporarily fitted them on, so it should all work. I'm just testing one. That one there. I put it on the radiator circuit because that's live. You can't see it, but back there is a joint that will be covered up inside the wall. So I got to make sure that it's not leaking before I do it, otherwise it'll be a big problem. So I just tested it on the circuit. So that's why the valve is on. It's got a bung on the end, but just got to make sure that joint's okay. I just clean all the joints up with some wire wool, just to make sure it's nice and clean, and put some PTFE tape around them, just to make doubly sure that it won't leak. Also makes a good sealed joint. Right, put this one on now. Right, I'm now going to fit this one in. With a bit of luck, it'll work. Yeah. Right, that one's in.